with the best finishes of last year. How about Lewiston trailing Bangor 29-25, under 40 seconds to go. Eddie Emerson hooks up with Quintarian Brown a couple times, and that sets up the game-winning score, 31-29 Lewiston, a big win. Another Game of the Year candidate, Kennebunk, up 14-7 on Westbrook late in the fourth quarter. Kyle Heath of Westbrook, the huge play, picks up the fumble, goes the other way, add the two-point conversion. The Blue Blazers had a lead late, but Kennebunk would get the final chance. Jake Larry kicks the game-winning field goal as time expires, and Kennebunk would move on to the state finals. Game of the Year, well, this was pretty good. South Portland and Scarborough. Red Storm took a 21-0 lead before the Red Riots stormed back. They force overtime, but in double overtime, it's going to be Chris Sear, the two-point conversion. That's the difference in a 58-57 Scarborough victory. Wow. You may notice we didn't include any state championships in our list of games last year because those were all thrillers, including Bonnie Eagles' triumph over Chevers. It's not uncommon for coaches to return to their alma mater to coach, but in any given year, Bonnie Eagles football team will have several alums on the sidelines. They had 7 working in Kevin Cooper's program during the state championship run last year, and as we found out, the 5 that are coaching this year are proud to pass on the tradition.
Hear the pads going, fellas. I want to hear you guys smacking the pads. So you're coming off the ball.
I go on for hours about what brings me back. I mean, the kids are great. The coaches, the guys I coach with are awesome. Our tradition of championships and great teams and just our legacy and all that stuff. It brings me back every time.
In the past decade, Kevin Cooper's Bonnie Eagle Scots have been the gold standard of excellence in Class A football, winning 5 titles in the past 10 years. The experience of former players is what leads them back to join Cooper's staff as coaches.
I wouldn't be the man I am today, and I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for my brothers next to me that I was playing with and the awesome coaching staff that I had coaching me throughout high school. You know, I couldn't be any more excited to get back and give that back to the players.
It's no accident former players have come back. Early in his regime, Cooper realized it would be difficult to have coaches from the Portland area leaving their jobs well before 2 to make it out to Standish for afternoon practices. He's encouraged alums to come back and expand upon their playing experiences.
So outside of my family, I mean, really, football coaches have shaped me more than anybody else. And I think that building relationships like that is it's the best part about coaching football.
Having the players of yesteryear working with today's players has advantages, especially when it comes to passing on tradition.
The beauty of film now is that we can download any film that we have from the past and download onto our huddle now. So, you know, we brought some clips up last night from the past 5 years or so, and those kids, just seeing those, I mean, it brings up some stories. And we've been really trying to bring that back and have guys know who certain guys are. You know, even if they're young, they still should know the names out there. Matt O'Donnell, Mike O'Donnell, John Weishman. You know, they should recognize that name.
The kids we have now relate to that. They relate to people that have been in their shoes, done what they have done. I mean, Ben Ledoux was on the first team that came here to Camp Kohut. So when he talks, I think it carries a lot of weight with our current players. I know our guys, they really like to hear about Bonnie Eagles' past, and what a better way to do it than some of our coaches.
Back with our panel, plant a seed, let it grow. Bonnie Eagles certainly done that, and we'll talk a little bit of Class A football. Michael, in the West, it's you know, it seems wide open once again. I have a hard time putting my finger on one.
I think you have to start with Bonnie Eagle. They're the defending champs. 2 other times they've gone back-to-back. They're going to try and do it a 3rd time this year. Had a chance to speak with Coach Cooper today. He said the guys are still hungry. You know, there are some holes to fill. Isaiah Reynolds left. John Woods is gone. But they do have Zach Dubiel back, and Matt Smith's going to run the ball a little bit this year. Ben Malloy is back to receive, so they've still got to be considered very, very formidable. But there is a team in their region that, if Bonnie Eagles won, Thornton Academy might be 1A, at least in the preseason. Austin McCrum's coming off a great sophomore season. He threw for 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns. TA is going to be chasing Bonnie Eagle the whole way. They have a big late-season game that might decide home field. Scarborough and South Portland, you know, I think back about that 58-57 game. It makes me smile because I was there. They both graduated terrific quarterbacks. Ben Greenberg and Duncan Preston, respectively, are gone. So they're rebuilding a little bit, but I know that both Bonnie Eagle and TA are taking them seriously. And then Biddeford's a team that I hear a lot about being a team that's going to make a run this year. You know, there's so much pride down there, so much tradition, and you have to take them seriously. So I think, you know, in Western A, that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, Biddeford with the quarterback back, Casey Toomey, and Maycomber coming back off a knee surgery, looking good. East, Chevers, Portland, and who can...
I was going to say, I think what defines the East this year is better top to bottom. I think some of the teams that were in the bottom, there were some rough games last year, some 60-0 type games. I don't think you'll see that as much this year. Obviously, Chevers Obviously, Bangor, you mentioned. Wyndham, I think, is going to be better.
Left them out.
And I think a dark horse team is Lewiston. With the speed they've got Quintarian Brown right now. The experiment is he's moving to quarterback. They could be very, very explosive and dangerous.
All right, let's look at some of those top guys coming back. We polled the outgoing players at the Lobster Bowl. These are some of the guys they say are the best guys coming back. Zach Dubiel, Alex Benduvries of Brunswick, McCrum of Thornton Academy, Brett Gary of Marshwood, Dylan Hapworth of Winslow, Zordan Holman of Cheverus. 3 players, though, top the ballots, and they are Jake Dexter, the quarterback from Messalonski, was one of the top 3 vote receivers. The quarterback there, he can kind of do it all. 15 touchdowns, arm and leg last year. Reed Shostak is a tremendous two-way player for Coney. He was one of those top 3 guys. An all-state linebacker as a sophomore. He's only a junior. He's going to carry the load for the Rams. And the top vote getter from his peers, Joe Fitzpatrick of Cheverus, the running back coming off a 29 touchdown, 1,700-yard season. What a season he had. And you're looking at, possibly a wild ending for Class A. And I think that we kind of glanced over Brunswick. I want to go back to Brunswick. Benduvries, Will Bessie, 28 touchdowns last year. That's a pretty good combo for them. And they're testing themselves in the preseason. Thornton Academy and Bonnie Eagle is their preseason matchups.
Wow,
that's
pretty
good.
good.
Doesn't get much better than that.
You're definitely stepping it up there. A final thought, 10 seconds?
I think what happened last year, the state title games were better. I think that's what we were aiming at. A lot of us were with realignment. I think that's what we got.
Yeah, I expect another great season. And one quick thought. I don't know if the Fitzpatrick Trophy has ever gone to someone named Fitzpatrick.
It just might.
But Joe Fitzpatrick might take home the Fitzpatrick Trophy this year.
Certainly a top contender for that. Well, thanks for joining us once again, guys.
Thank you.
We had a great season last year, and you only think with the talent here. One thing that I've noticed, lots of quarterbacks with lots of experience. 2- and 3- and 4-year guys. Westbrook's going to start a guy this year who was a sophomore who started last year in Bailey Sawyer, so a lot of guys. But join us on Friday nights for Blitz 8. We'll have all your highlights throughout the season. Opening night next Friday night all the way through Gold Ball Saturday. Patriots are next.